The banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Cincinnati Bengals. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
And this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. Off we go here in Cincinnati. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
The run on first down was good for 7, and it's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Stop!
They'll run here with Brown. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's able to get to the 37-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
For a Bengals first down.
Let's get set.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing is Burrow. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 2.
31-yard line.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow pushed out to his left. Taking off. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Oh, he had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
And on third down, that ball incomplete. Fourth down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They'll get across the 20, smoke them down to the 23-yard line. Play fake. Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, Prescott. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. He's right there in contention for the most receiving yards by a wideout this year, currently ranked second in the NFL.
Here we go.
Burrow now to throw on first down. 2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment.
On 2, ready?
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Gun.
On the ground, it's Brown. Heeling forward for maybe a yard. It was Marshawn kneeling there to stop it.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And they're going to get the conversion here. Good run to the 44, and that's a first down. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow working in the pistol. Pass caught. Gesicki on the right. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Here we go.
Burrow here on 2nd down. The coverage right there. And it dropped away. Incomplete. Trayvon Diggs, tight coverage, and he knocks that one away. Third down, 3 to go.
Here we go.
Now Brown. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
Evan McPherson for the Bengals field goal.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB.
I'm not so sure he would have picked up the first down had they connected either way, but still, disappointing outcome to not at least get a handful of positive yards on that last one.
2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's into the hands of Jaden Blues. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Bengals offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. On 1st down, Burrow. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Now, Burrow. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on downs.
Our look at the NFL starts now. In Charlotte, the Panthers at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is Bryce Young. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. The Panthers find a way. They win it by a point. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they play host to the Chicago Bears. And this is Kyle Williams. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. And when it's all said and done, that's an 80-yard catch and run for the touchdown. This one's all tied at 14 at the half. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets hosting the Denver Broncos. And this is J.K. Dobbins. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Broncos lead by a field goal at halftime. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. On 2nd down, it's Dak. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. So break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
On play action, here's Dak. That is caught downfield by Pickens. They get 19 on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll throw again. Dak. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
Again, Prescott to the air. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. 1st down away to 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go.
And 6.
To the air again. Prescott. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt.
Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Bengals 1st down.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
Taken down at the 50-yard line.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's get set. Stop.
4th quarter gets underway, and it's a run by Brown. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 6. Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Bengals 1st
Here we go.
down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. That one finds Chase. And it'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down. 1st and goal.
1st down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find them.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jamar Chase. back to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Bengals 13, Cowboys 3. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They're trying to establish some tempo. They start this one with 1st and 10. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Jack to throw. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. Now 2nd and 4. Pistol now for Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And a Cowboy 1st down.
One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for Blue. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Shotgun snap for Prescott. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
First carry here, and it's Taj Brooks. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout. 70 seconds left to go in this game.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Another try with Brooks. No! He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
That's another Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's a run. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
On the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Gun.
Burrow here on 2nd down. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get free.
Short kick taken just inside the 20. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one in the win column for the Bengals. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December, as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Who's ready for some December football? Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 14. Lots to get to this week. We start in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Cowboys. And it's a big play by the Bengals defense. They made their presence felt in a number of ways, including the pass rush, as they get the sack here. From there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Chris Godwin. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. Lastly, let's go out to the desert, Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals hosting the LA Chargers. And this is Omarion Hampton. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.